Have you ever come back into a moment and realized time moved without you? Your hands did things you don't remember. But your conversation is a blank hallway. That experience, dissociation, can exist on a spectrum. But at the far end of that spectrum is something many people only know from horror movies. Tonight, we're doing a real deep dive into dissociative identity disorder, how it develops, what it is, how it's treated. What it isn't. Dissociation is your brain's ability to disconnect. It can feel like watching yourself from outside your body, depersonalization, the world feeling unreal or dreamlike, derealization, or gaps in memory you can't explain, dissociative amnesia. In small doses, dissociation can happen with exhaustion, extreme stress, or trauma. But with dissociative disorders, the disconnect becomes persistent, disruptive, and costly. On a screen, dissociation looks like a glitch. In real life, it feels like losing your grip on the thread that ties you to your own story. Dissociative identity is 1. A disruption of identity with distinct personality states, sometimes called ongoing gaps in memory. These symptoms cause real distress or impairment in life or traumatic events that are beyond normal forgetting. Just acting. No, DID is a recognized diagnosis in major psychiatric references and clinical guidelines. Myth and MER2, people with DID are dangerous. Most DID is more strongly linked with trauma history and coping, not violence. Myth, MER3, DID means multiple full people inside one body. A more accurate way to say it, DID is a mind that learned to survive by compartmentalizing experience, especially overwhelming repeated trauma, into separated self-states. Here's the part people don't talk about enough. DID doesn't only affect thoughts. When your brain detects threat, it can flip into survival modes. Fight. In complex trauma, those survival states can become deeply patterned, like different settings your system snaps into. That's why many people with DID report chronic hypervigilance, sleep disruption and nightmares, sudden shifts in mood, voice, posture, or energy, headaches, GI distress, fatigue, pain flares, and autopilot moments where the body functions but awareness fades. This is the mind's attempt to seal off what it couldn't process safely at the time. DID is most often associated with severe, chronic early life trauma, neglect, abuse, or prolonged instability, and a lack of safe support while the brain is still developing. Think of a child's mind like wet cement. If repeated trauma hits early, before identity fully consolidates, the mind may learn. I will survive by separating what I feel from what I have to do to stay alive. Important note, not everyone who experiences trauma develops DID. Risk is shaped by many factors: genetics, environment, duration of trauma, attachment, and support.